The stakes were sky high in Game 6, and the intensity was off the charts. From the opening tip, it was clear this wasn't going to be an ordinary game. Things got physical fast, and even Tyrese Haliburton was visibly frustrated, caught on camera, venting during a heated moment. The Knicks started strong on the road. Mitchell Robinson slammed home a monster alley-oop, and Mikal Bridges drained an early three. New York jumped out to a 9-point burst, and the crowd could feel the pressure shifting. Some fans even joked that the Knicks brought their lucky charms, with celebs like Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner spotted courtside. And it's worth noting, the Knicks hadn't lost a game when she was in attendance. But the Pacers fired back with a barrage of threes, keeping the score tight after the first. Beautiful ball movement by the Knicks led to a Karl Anthony Towns dunk. But Mitchell Robinson also stood out early with 5 offensive rebounds and 6 points on efficient shooting. Tyrese Haliburton struggled to find his shot in the first quarter, going 0 for 4 from the field, though he did manage 4 assists. At the end of one, the Pacers led by just a point, 25-24. Landry Shamet knocked down a clean corner 3 after cutting without the ball, exactly what the Knicks needed more of. Off-ball movement. Indiana adjusted. They pulled their bigs and went small, and OG Anunoby took full advantage. The former NBA champ scored 6 straight, dominating the paint against the smaller Pacers lineup. That defensive pressure paid off. New York was forced into a 24-second violation. Finally, Haliburton found his rhythm, nailing a wide-open 3. But New York took a hit as Towns appeared to tweak his left knee, visibly in pain but choosing to stay in the game. OG led the Knicks in first-half scoring with 14 points, but Haliburton went into full attack mode. His confidence was back, and his shot selection improved dramatically in the second quarter. Indiana held a 58-54 lead heading into halftime. OG even hit a tough fadeaway to beat the buzzer, but just before the break, he accidentally elbowed Haliburton, adding more drama to the matchup. In the second half, the Pacers pulled away. What started as a close contest turned into a potential Knicks elimination party. Pascal Siakam was locked in, already up to 20 points and counting. But the energy in the arena truly exploded thanks to Thomas Bryant. The big man got hot from deep, knocking down 3 triples and drawing a huge reaction from the crowd. Even Caitlin Clark was on her feet cheering. With 6 minutes left in the third, Indiana built a 15-point lead, 78-63. But New York answered, with an 8-0 run cutting the deficit to just 8, 78-70. It was a back-and-forth battle. Indiana responded again, capitalizing on Knicks' mistakes and converting turnovers into points. The Pacers dominated the turnover battle, scoring 30 points off turnovers compared to New York's 6. Heading into the fourth, the Pacers were up 92-77. Unfortunately for Indiana, rookie Jarace Walker suffered a tough ankle injury and had to be helped off the court. The Knicks cut it to single digits again, trailing 92-83, but couldn't sustain a run. Jalen Brunson turned the ball over, and Andrew Nembhard took it coast to coast for an easy 2. Nembhard was electric all night. He racked up 6 steals and 16 points off the bench. Karl Anthony Towns struggled with drop coverage, and Haliburton kept making him pay. With the clock winding down and the Pacers up big, 113-94, Indiana's bench was already celebrating. They smelled victory. Obi Toppin, a former Knick, added to the pain, scoring 16 off the bench. Coach Rick Carlisle made a smart call by limiting Benedict Matherin's minutes and trusting his role players. And it paid off. Haliburton dished out 14 assists and entertained the home crowd along with Toppin, sealing the win. As the buzzer sounded, the Pacers came away with a commanding Game 6 win and punched their ticket to the conference finals, where they'll meet the red-hot OKC Thunder. What a battle! What a series!